Yeah, this Union Pacific document found its way to me. It's Union Pacific Los Angeles area profiles, last modified in October 25th, 1998. Tells everybody that was in charge. This is the document number here. Profiles is everything on the tracks. Okay, so this is the table of contents, so to speak. It tells you dragging equipment detector is this symbol. Hotspot detector, what the profile of the grade is by percentages. Control station, everything you want to know about a piece of track. Inside the diamonds here are the mileposts. The solid line is the main line. Light colored lines are sidings and side tracks. You have main track speed limit, maximum speed limit, all kinds of good information. If you're modeling, this stuff is great. If you're into details like me, it's even better. So there's a table of contents. And this gives a list of all the segments that are in this book. I'm going to do I think we'll do the Alhambra, and then we'll do the Yuma. If any of these interest you, let me know, and I'll do a separate video for you. This map here basically shows Los Angeles area what's covered. So from Cyril's down, from Buttonwillow over the coastline up to San Luis Obispo, basically the Inland Empire, Los Angeles, all the way down to El Centro, Calexico, and El Paso area for Yuma. Okay. So this is Yuma subdivision. Hold on a sec here. Okay, we'll do the Alhambra first, and then we'll go into Yuma, so it's got some sort of continuity, so to speak. So this shows corrected version 1025.98. So the stuff now that's different than was in 98, and this shows what it was in 98. So here, starting at LA Union Station, LAUPT, traveling east, you have Valley Boulevard, shows the Arendt crossover, Alhambra, San Gabriel, down State Street, El Monte, City of Industry. Up here, continuing from City of Industry, across through Walnut. And it's not the city of Corona. Corona is just a point on the railroad. Hamilton, Pomona, Antonio, Mount Clair, Reservoir. This is where the Chino branch comes off. Mount Clair. Then showing Ontario all the way down to Colton. Okay. Shows West Colton, BNSF interlocking. Shows the Kaiser CSI yard now up here. And then the interesting stuff is when I look at the next page. This information lists all the grade crossings. So, for example, it gives mile marker, DOT crossing number, type of crossing, public. It's railroad under, or at grade, or railroad over, whichever the case may be. Gives the name of the street, and then as you hear, there's warning. For warning, there's none because these are bridges. And then for at grade crossing, gates and cantilevers. So there's your list for this half of the page. And then here's the traffic numbers. I don't know what they mean. Maybe someone watching this can explain what traffic means. So Grand Avenue, railroad under at grade, railroad over. For Milliken, it shows grade crossing because the bridge wasn't in yet. Find Mountain. There's Milliken at grade because it didn't show the bridge. So there you are. Pretty good, huh? Okay, now you do the Yuma next. Okay, Yuma subdivision. Continuing from Colton, going east. And this is kind of fun because the other one cut off here. This one we're starting out at South Fontana, coming through the yard. They spelled cedar funny. Here's Colton, BNSF interlocking. And here we have Colton all the way to the Hindu crossovers in San Timoteo Canyon. And these grade numbers are crazy. See how they're vertical? Where earlier they're just kind of gradual. Okay, we've got, just do the whole page like this. That'd make it easier. Someone let me know, because these books are harder to deal with than the small ZTS books or the small spins books. So we go from coming into Beaumont to Fingal. Fingal continuing Palm Springs, Garnett, over to Thousand Palms. We go all the way down to Thermal here. Starting at Thermal here. See how things are gradual. At Indio, actually Coachella, you're basically at the bottom of the valley. Things are getting relatively flatter. And here's Ferrum. Remember Ferrum for the Eagle Mountain Railroad? So it shows tracks there. Some tracks are there, everything else is disconnected. Got scrapped. And continuing from Ferrum, I know I'm going to kill a lot of these names. Ferrum over to past Frink to this milepost. And we have Worcester to Nyland. Looks like we're climbing hills, getting out of away from the Salton Sea. Regina to Klamath. Here's Klamath. Clyde, Cactus. Last section of map takes us to the east yard at Yuma. I've done spin books of this area. And 1998 was different than even some of the spin books I did. Coming around, here's our grade crossings. Or railroad crossings. Starting at Reservoir Avenue. All the way up to M Street. In Colton. And then over here. Up to Beaumont Avenue. More railroad crossings. And again, when I do these things, if something interests you, put a comment in the comment section saying, hey, could you go back to page 10? I want to know more specifics, or I want to take a screenshot of what you had there. I can do that. A lot of information to process. I don't want to make a video that's 2 hours long because no one will watch it. It'll take forever to upload. So there we are, Alhambra and Yuma subs. Last page.